What's going on, YouTube? BigH Trucking. I'm a little twisted up here. Just kind of woke up. I'm at Pittston. I'm at the old terminal. It is, when I arrived this morning, I came here about 7 o'clock. It was 2 degrees, 2 Fahrenheit. Cold. I left Maryland last night. It was 37 degrees. And within 180 miles, it went from 37 down to 2 degrees. Absolutely brutal. I was a little concerned because the last time I got fuel was in North Carolina. I asked the lady if she, if they treated the fuel. She says they do. Because I was in I wasn't on the 95 side. I was on the 85 side of North Carolina, near the mountains. So she swore up and down that Petro treated the fuel. But I got kind of nervous because I wasn't proactive. I do have like 8 bottles of the anti-gelin sitting in my truck, and I had figured, like, you know, it was warm. It was like 50 plus degrees in North Carolina, and even coming up yesterday into Maryland, it was high 40s. I was like, you know what? I'll be all right. I'll be all right. How bad can it get? Well, unbeknownst to me, as I said, as I was coming up to PA, it got colder and cold. I'm watching the temperature gauge on my truck just drop. Every couple of miles just drop. So I kind of got nervous, but I also knew that running the truck keeps the fuel flowing. It would be hardcore. It would be hard pressed to freeze. What I was worried about was possibly any lines in my APU getting gunked up, but it's probably one big, I'm not sure about that, it's probably one big cycle. So as long as your truck is running, you'll be fine. So anyway, ultimately I did get to Pittston, fill it up. They said it's treated, their fuel's treated at minus 22. They rated it. And I came to Pittston because I needed fuel. I needed a 10-hour reset, and I have a delivery 125 miles north of me. So this was really the only place that I could think of to come. I mean, there's truck stops along the way in Pennsylvania, but you know what? It's good to be, this is my home terminal. I should be here in like 3 days to do home time. So I just kind of woke up. I can't really sleep. I don't know. I don't know if you guys go through this at all. Like, I'll toss and turn for like 2, 3, 4 days. Then all of a sudden, like, I'll knock out, like sleep like a rock throughout the night. Wake up, not even wake up to my alarm going off. But most of the times I have trouble. I toss and turn. You know, a little anxious about tomorrow's snow, but looking at the weather before, it's not gonna hit to where I'm going. Now I'm going upstate to Tully, New York, which is south of Rochester. That delivery's tonight, anytime between 11 and 1 a.m. The place I'm going to is the same place I dropped off last night, and I had 3 pallets, folks. And you talk about slow as molasses. And the reason, like, normally I don't care, but my clock was ticking. And I got down to where I only had, when I left the O2, I had only 3 hours and 45 minutes to go 180 miles. And thank God I was light, so I was able to climb the hills and maintain 60 plus miles an hour. But they took their sweet time, especially getting the link to me. I kept on going back up and saying, I haven't received a link. We're going to get to you, we're going to get to you. And they have, I'm not going to blast the company, but their reviews were horrendous about that, especially the paperwork, how long it took. And you know what? Normally, like I said, I don't care, but when my clock is ticking and I need to get somewhere, that's where, you know, anxiety sets in. And it was like, come on, man, you know, how long does it take to get a link for 3 pallets? So I'm going to the company, the same company, but upstate. The good news is that there's overnight parking there, so I'm not going to stress out about that. I don't know what I'm going to be getting out of there as far as load coming out on a Sunday up there. Again, the weather is supposed to be fine through tonight. It's not supposed to start snowing until tomorrow night. Again, it's not going to be as bad with the snow as they were predicting a couple days ago. It's going to be the 60 to 80 mile an hour wind gusts that I'm concerned about. That means I may have to drop my landing gear sitting at a truck stop because I might be empty. I don't know, but we'll see. Again, I got till the worst of it's not supposed to happen till after 6 o'clock tomorrow, and I'm going home on Wednesday, the 19th, whatever today is. Today's the 15th, so in 4 days I'll be back here. I'm just watching this guy try to attempt to grab a trailer here, yeah, so I'll be back. So I don't think I'm going to be going too far, but the further west you go towards Ohio, the worse the snow is going to be, and the further east you go, it's going to be the worst of the winds, but it's going to change over to rain. So I'm hoping maybe get something, come down to PA, and just keep, guys, if you're in the Northeast or even in the South, Mid-Atlantic today or tomorrow, just be careful because the freezing rain down there, down in the Carolinas and up through Virginia is going to be incredible, especially in the winds too. So if you're anywhere in that vicinity, just, urge on the side of caution there, folks. Be safe. So like I said, I'm about to jump in, take a shower, grab some food. I don't have to leave here till 9 o'clock. Again, I'm only 125 miles away. I just want to do a quick video. I'm trying to get my subscribers up. I'm up to 359. I never thought I'd get 20. So thanks for everyone who likes to subscribe. I promise I'll try to get a little bit better with using iMovie. I don't know what the best editing software is. I normally just throw up a video and just post it. I'd love to get to 1,000 by the summertime. That's for an old man to get where I'm at now is pretty cool. But I'd like to, do some lives and just grow the channel organically. There's a lot of us Prime guys who have videos, which in a way is good because you get different versions of their experiences with the company. And this way, anybody who's new, like I wish coming into trucking that I had all these personalities talking about one specific company. This way you can even formulate a better opinion of the company. At that time, it was just like Chad and Crazy Bags. And really, they are the ones that made me, ultimately I made my decision based off the Crazy Bags video. Unfortunately, what happened, but yeah, he was the guy who was consistently sending out videos. And, he represented a company in what I thought was in a professional manner. And, there wasn't much info on other companies out there. And as a newbie, you don't know anything. But everything I talk about Prime is what my experiences are. And again, it hasn't been all sunshine and roses. I definitely, as I said in yesterday's video, first couple of months were challenging. I never expected to be with Prime for 2 years. I was going to do what everybody else was going to do. I was going to, maybe another topic, which I'll touch on real quickly, is should I go to CDL school or should I come to a mega carrier? I didn't feel like spending the $7-8 grand to go to school. I figured, you know what? Let me get my experience. Let me go through a company. A, they're paying me, and B, all I need to do is satisfy a year. What is a year? A year is nothing. So that's what I did, and I figured after a year I'll just go back local. I'll, a better opportunity. And there really is no opportunities by me. So anyway, before you know it, a year goes like that. I personally would say, save your money, Work for a company like Prime. They pay you, they train you, and after a year, you owe them nothing. It really is that simple. CDL schools, I can't really... I really can't comment on it because I don't know like how long the programs are and if it's even worth it. Their job, just like coming to a mega carrier, is to get a license. Everything that you're going to learn is going to be learned through experience. And there are not too many companies when you have a CDL license that's going to allow you to get behind their rig and drive down the road without proper training. It's all about experience. And that's why you come to a mega carrier initially, is to get your license, but get the experience behind the wheel. And once you get that experience, then you can move on. But in my case, I'm probably not going anywhere. I'm content. I'm at a point in my life where as much as I'd love to get a truck or two, unless they open up the ACE lease program again, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. Like I said, I'm in a great relationship with my fleet manager. Thus far, it's been, uneventful. It's been very professional. He knows what he's getting out of me, and I kind of know what I'm getting out of him. And why buck the system? And that's something to think about, If you're younger, yeah, I would think about starting a fleet. Absolutely. I don't think people who are moving over to the Landstar are really killing it, per se. And you have an obligation of getting your own truck at your own, you're at your own mercy of getting an older truck unless you have the wherewithal to get a brand new truck and be covered under warranty. I think it's suicide. I don't think it's suicide. I'll back that up. I think it's just, if you want to run your own loads and you want to run a particular area, go for it. But I think there's more risk with going that route initially, especially if you're going to buy a used truck, because you never know when you turn that key, if that's going to be the last time that key turns on, and it's going to cost you $20,000 to get that key to work again. So, but hey, listen, there's good in everything. But here I'm secure, I'm content. I pretty much know what I'm going to be getting on a weekly basis, and again, why buck the system if it's working? So with that being said, thanks for stopping by BigH Trucking. Please like and subscribe. Trying to grow this channel. I appreciate every one of you who stopped by and watched my videos. With that being said, please be careful this weekend in the Northeast, the South, and the central part of the country, because it's coming. And on top of that, just like I said, the wind's going to be howling and the temperatures are going to be dropping. Be safe, make great decisions, and have a great day.